Hello and welcome yet again to another episode of Pyre. It's me, StreampunkStam, coming at you yet again with our continuation of our journey. I'm kind of hooked with the story at the moment and we're en route to our next rite. So, let's go see what's up. First of all, we got a story here. The rope collar, nope. Oh, there is no new story? I thought there was a new story, maybe I'm confused. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. You can tell something troubling Rocky, although he seems relieved to see you. Hey, sister, listen, I got to level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though, believe you me, I try. He has some backstory with that care or dog or however they're named in this fantasy world. Anyway. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here a little while, as you can see by now, but Barker, he's been here longer. Well, he's tougher than you. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand. I had a certain standard to uphold. So I figured he would be the one to ask. Then Rocky hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns. So, what if I owe him, though, right, sister? I got people back on the other side and just between us, we're loaded, I mean rich! My little problem with Barker is soon it's gonna take care of itself just as soon as my people send the money through. So I'm telling you right here and now, you don't even need to worry about it, and I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up really tidy real soon. With that, he scrambles off before you can respond. It seems Rocky owes a debt of some sort. What is the line exactly? You are unsure. Anyway, we have no new story. Oh, the nest of the little guy. Dancing around always. Anyway, let's go. We have a story to continue. Continue our journey, we shall. Come down, you find Hedwig and Jodariel assessing the current situation with a minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it's necessary. Hedwig motions you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's get going as soon as we're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. Cool. So, again, just one destination. You have not been to this region of the downside. The lone minstrel knows in a relatively safe route down to the Flagging Hands region. Well, let's follow his advice. He sure knows how to go around anyway. Because, you know, he was gone and all, and right now he's back. Anyway. So this is the Flagging Hands. So, is there anyone to talk? No, there is no chat bubble. When you have someone to talk or something to do, there is a chat bubble. So consider how to proceed. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as the title indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Milith? According to the stars, the next rite shall commence there. Cool. All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, you could join me in the wagon for a moment, we have matters to discuss. Jodariel and Hedwig exchange looks, then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. Alright, why not? Oh, an orb! Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called Beyonder Crystal. Beyonder Crystal, an ancient artifact connected to the rites. Do the reader manage in your eyes present the crystal only then? What? Message to the minstrel. Okay. You observe a simmering crystal of some sort besides the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, oh my god, the triumvirats you are to confront during the rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It's a resource now at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth, you use the Beyonder Crystal. It's calling to you. What's this? It's an artifact connected to the right. Okay, take a closer look. Oh. Anyway, You look upon the simmering surface of the Beyonder crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiment of the rites, but incorporeal. Oh. I sense that you are not a total idiot. Well, I think so. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. So the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely reader. Please call me Sandra. Sandra, she is a wraith expelled from eternity within the Beyonder crystal and bound to serve the rites. Oh, we met briefly before when you first beheld the book. When you were stuck inside of it, I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. Oh, you listened well enough to the damned voice. Now I suggest you listen well to me. I'm bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedom happens to be intertwined with yours. I know the rites better than anyone, so I soon can whip you into shape, but if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer the scribe trials. What's this? Under a series of special challenges custom tailored for each of your fellow exiles. Oh, to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while and yours. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites, should you be so inclined. Oh, practice rites, that's cool. I shall do it in the future, maybe not in this or the next playthrough, but still, I will do it once I get some more levels up and start trying stuff. Alright. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from the eternity of boredom, You have invoked Sandra from the Beyonder crystal. What do you wish to do? Request of here a scribe trial? No. Choose an eligible exile to brave one on Sandra's challenges. I don't know. Challenge here to a practice rite. No, not really. Not now. Ask her what's on her mind. What's on your mind, really? I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring down the void from within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at it, or maybe at herself. Certainly, I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we all could keep each other company. There is just one problem there, however. We're all sick of one another. Well, that's true. If you're stuck in the same place with the same people, there is a big chance that you are going to, I guess, not like the people you're with all the time. She laughs again, perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there is a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you. I have long since done with all the others here. So carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it that they learn some more. Alright, bid her farewell. I shall be here if you need me. Alright, then exit. Now let's continue the journey. And please give me some options. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in the flagging hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the ape Tizo seems unaffected. Well, he's a nymph. Most of your fellow exiles lost one hope for the next rite. Suffer alongside them. A moment, reader, there are several courses we might take through the flagging hands. If you choose to prolong our stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion spirits shall likely suffer more. So we have three options. The one is cold mode. The north route through flagging hands crosses a mass grave. The lone minstrel says you can get a valuable item if you take a job here. Cool. The middle route of the flagging hands cuts straight to the pit of Millith. Alright, cool. Headwing suggests that taking this faster route will reduce your companion's loss of hope. And Followfield. This south route through flagging hands crosses diseased and withered plains. The lone mistress says you can improve a talisman if you take a job here. I don't have good talismans, so I'll best get an item because this is just, you know, let's go and be done with, but I'll prefer to go to cold mode. Let's lose one more hope, I don't care, for the next rite. I mean, it's not such big a deal. Alright. The north route through Flagging Hands is dismal beyond reckoning. There is little talk among your group, but you sense despair approaching. Only Tizo seems unaffected. Most of your fellow exiles lose -1 hope. Suffer alongside them. Later, you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living Sade, and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries, and make no attempt to look it in the eye. The lone minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Cold Mode, where many exiles of the Dam side see their final days. So this reminds me of some certain Lord of the Rings moment. Anyway. I will not hover the mouse over its eyes because that might mean don't look it in the eyes part. I don't know, I won't take my chances. A glimmer of a shade appears before you as you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it and it does not speak, but you feel its thoughts piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. The shade leaves you to your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and the spirit. You recite such words as seem best to fit to each of the fallen you see. It is training work. The shade resurfaces after a while. It leads you to a hallowed stump, then fades away. You found the Nox room. Oh, cool. You quickly put it away. Journey onward. So we found something for the slag market. If only we find the slag market ahead. Like, right ahead. By the time you reach the pit of Millith, everyone besides Tizo seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense that they desire to leave this place as soon as possible. -3 hope in total then. Prepare for the rite anyway. We have a slag market. Oh, the Empire's collapse. Alright, let's read this. The Empire's collapse, in the words of Golgolathanian, the Master General. It was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my lease gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth, but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the robe collar stood by, awaiting such a time as he could rule in my lease's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first chance was to organize a search for the missing Solemn Moor. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. Cool. Then now let's... What? Alright, what's on your mind? Are you sloshing all the way across the Flagging Hands right now? Hideous place, I understand, for I can neither see nor experience the wondrous aroma as you surely can, although perhaps you are accustomed to it now. The night wings of the past mislacked this place, of that I can assure you. We share a common misery. Now please leave me to mine, unless there is a service you require me to render at this time. Goodbye. Come visit me again sometime. Rocky. You found Rocky rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey sister, you know what, it's good having someone else around besides those two. So, come to think of it, there is something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... What I mean is... He hesitates to trying to find the words. Look, I'm wanting to say is, you sense something serious is troubling him. He moves very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflict reports about it. Would you say my mustache that it takes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? I need a dictionary for that, but he wishes to know if this mustache suits him. Oh, okay, perfectly fine. Oh, yeah, it's perfectly fine. I mean, he looks kind of interesting. Suggests that Rocky's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, sister. I knew straight away that you are a real judge of character. Anyway, go to check on the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Hey, he get one more hope, so I'll put you in the roster this time. Alright, so let's get out. And let's go to the slag market. Oh, hey you guys, you know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers, now that you know what I mean? So have a look around. What's this? Can be sold at the slag market. Holds a value to certain denizens of the downside. Well, alright, let's sell it. Alright. Now we have a scribe rock. +2 presence. Nope. +2 hope. This could prove useful for the loss of hope, but I don't know. Faster than usual. That's good. I'll be saving up to this. No. No. Pins of stardust. I'll take these two. Yeah. I knew you were going to like this stuff. Guys, it's pretty cool, you know what I mean? And if you want some more, I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning, yeah? Just stop by some other time. Cool. Alright, let's take one more. Proceed. Alright then. Tell your friends about us because I already told mine. Cool. Anyway, commence the rite. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Myrtle. Then, Tizo seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. A little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is this alright? He looks so frightened. He was not frightened, he was issuing a warning. Yeah, probably because he was frightened. Frightened! Silence everyone, take cover. Jodariel makes quick note of several hiding places amongst the nearby cracks and rotten husks. You wait, something about the place dampens your sense, as you feel is a creeping dread. Oh, then from the shadows, a riding shape slides forward, its hulking form wrapped in raiments. Oh, you look cool. The shape stops slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next in its turn. Wise of you to hide yourself from us, little Nightwings. You trespass on the resting place of the astral born. We shall see ye when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bogcrone, serpentine creatures who navigate the Commonwealth southern bogs, widely feared. Probably poisonous. Indeed, that was witch or Mildhi, whatever. Is an ancient witch that has unhealthy obsession with Islak, the astral-born monstrosity, prefer withdrawn. A triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by sinister forces rather than freedom. This one makes clear that he has no love for that witch anyway, can't pronounce the name. Although the rite dictates he cannot harm your bodily, with her best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. And so it begins. This will be interesting, that's a new kind of enemy.
Why, you made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Melith.
Melith?
In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Probably because they're undead or something. This witch anyway sees your companions gathered by the pyre. A little flame as that shall never harm ye here. much less survive the night. Hear us is like make the Nightwing suffer. Rocky trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit. You or your body is like. Now we're doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than it's comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Udmilch's attention, however. Rocky begins to squirm for a bit. Then Sim moves her slender fingers to her mask. Foolish. Islak shall glow. Oh my god, you look hideous. Islak shall grow. Islak shall grow. He shall consume ye, ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. She slides off towards her followers. Rocky remains motionless for a time. Whoops. Alright.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Alright, I choose you. Because you have no experience. I choose you.
Headwind.
And I'll choose also... I can't see with her horns what the mastery level is. 250. Anyway, let's pick this little fella. Yeah, he'll prove useful yet.
The choice is cast.
Tizo is ready to make on the withdrawn alongside Rocky and Headwind. Cool. No matter where you go, Islak will find ye and devour ye. Whatever. I don't like her aura.
Now begin. 'Twas the first banishment.
Alright.
Favorable start.
You know, you should field walk your enemies to see what they're about.
Ah, yes.
We might do quick work of them. We're faster. Not favorable, right?
Glorious.
Whoa, she spreads like a shotgun.
Seize the orb.
That was quick. Alright. Whoa, you leap very far. Oh, snap.
Your exiles all are banished, I'm afraid.
Hello.
Who?
I did it.
Doused the adversary's flames.
The lifeblood of his life flows within this lair and beneath this world. His lifeblood, it shall engulf ye, it shall blackness and despair. Whatever. Oh, hazards. Cool. Good thing I have the quick guy.
Name I shan't repeat. Best beware of foul sort.
Oh my god. 2, 1, go.
Pathetic.
2, 1.
How very fortunate.
Alright. Did it!
Douse their fire.
One more and you're done!
Now go on just once more.
Oh my. Oh shit.
Oh, you poor night.
I did it. I made it. I did... Oh, my worst. Anyway, now I have 3 though. So that means better chances at winning, right? I did it! Kisses, bitches!
The Nightwings prevail. Accomplished effortlessly, I might add.
Cool.
The rite is done.
See, those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hissy talk. Lol. Nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand against a bog dweller. Tizo praises everyone's courage against the witch anyway, and the withdrawn. Islach, we have failed the... Islach, maybe. We have failed the and the dead shall be repaid in blood. As for ye fools, you shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, ye shall see.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Okay, cool. I used to think the scribes were just stuff of stories, but all this really they're doing, isn't it? Alright, some masteries for you then. We have taken this path, so let's see. Interact to gain this mastery. His allies may instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. Cool. While bearing the orb, Hedwig and his allies move with and pass the orb more quickly. This one's better.
A flash of inspiration for next time.
Alright, you
Seems the exiles
leveled up.
rookie
See that,
opened
chums?
up
Old
his
rookie Greentail's
eyes.
got some bite in him yet. Alright, choose a mastery for rookie. Let's see. Rookie can jump a second time while airborne, blah blah. When sprinting, Rookie accelerates faster than usual. While banished by an adversary, Rookie has 50% to return in just 1 second. Rookie can jump a second or third time while airborne. Cool. Rookie deals additional 5 damage, alright, cool. But that can be done by an amulet, I guess. Rookie casts his aura faster than usual, that's cool. When Rookie banishes adversaries by casting his aura, the blast can banish nearby adversaries. Very cool. After plunging into the adversary's pyre, Rookie soon returns rather than remaining banished. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Well, let's do this
A
one.
blessing from the Alpha Chief himself.
Alright. So now you... Can you level up? No, you can't. Right? No.
Until the stars align.
Alright. Having overcame the withdrawn in a rather one-sided contest, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What? Greentail had enough of the witches? Oh, I can't say the name. Udmild, maybe. I don't know. If I don't hear it, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, so I'll call her the witch. Hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody, yeah. Thanks, I'm good. The reader and the stars will point the way as ever. It's just so far, we've kept on going north. It's that the seas against the case against this time. The Sea of Solis, an impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by the crude little islets. Spread north and west from here for untold leagues. I could not tell you what the last vessel dared to sail in those waters. Tizo is... alright. asserts himself during the conversation. What's the matter, little one? Tizo is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go and see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow him back to the dark of night. You found Ty and the lone mister already gazing up the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Mister? I fear this is not simple as matters of what can or cannot when it comes to Mita. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is her charge. As he or she is, in fact, thank you for fetching her, Tizo. Tizo is happy to be obliged by to have obliged the lone mister. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. You look toward the heavens, seek out your destination. And we go to this star. Horus, the Azure Star. The Azure Star burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate in the Sea of Soils. Oh, so we're going on a ship. A ruins of a ship, because it says frigate. That's a ship, right? Or maybe not. I don't know what the fuck this is. The rites beckon you still further north toward the middle of the Sea of Solis. That's not good. You're joking, right, sister? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood, he has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrudes, a small bog dweller outpost in the edge of the sea. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Edwin's smile returns. That sounds like the best sort right now. Let's pack up and move as soon as possible. Alright, let's pack up. So anyway guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. That's enough for today. I'm StreampunkStam and I'll see you on the next one. Over and out.